Are we headed for a crash? Is this another bubble? And what does it mean exactly to see foreclosures on the rise? Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by. This is Anna Bolet with Momentum Realty, and I'm going to answer all those questions and more in today's video. This is what's happening in the 904. Here are some predictions based on the very latest market data in February 2022. Local housing prices will continue to go up until we start seeing more supply. And I had a client send over a news story that pointed to an uptick in foreclosures, and that news story did not give the complete picture. So it's expected to see foreclosures since those filings had stopped in 2022 in an effort to protect homeowners from defaulting. It's important to note that this is not necessarily an indication of economic turmoil or weakness in the housing market, but rather a gradual return to normal levels of foreclosure activity after 2 years of artificially low numbers. The other important factor to keep in mind is that in the last 2 years, property values have increased by double digits and continue to do so. This means that homeowners, especially homeowners here, have been able to amass a great deal of equity in their homes. The national average of this increase is about $54,000, a lot more here in the Jacksonville area. What would you do with that kind of money? Well, it actually gives homeowners a lot of different options. And that means that in most cases, they can avoid foreclosure altogether. Mayclaire Bolton Smith, who is the senior leader of research and content strategy for CoreLogic, says this: we may see an uptick in foreclosures in 2022. Just an uptick, though, from an extraordinarily low level. We're not expecting to see big, huge increases. She goes on to say, we expect the delinquency rates overall on home mortgages to still remain quite low. While no one wants to learn about foreclosures, it's a scary word, we actually welcome the inventory here because supply is at record lows. Have you heard of the 3 L's? Land, labor, and logistics. Well, that's what's hindering our supply. And it's the scarcity in the 3 L's that's causing prices to continue to go up. According to February's Northeast Florida Association of Realtors data, the housing supply is decreasing even when factoring in our current level of new construction, and it's everywhere. Meanwhile, demand continues to remain high as we're seeing anywhere from 10 to 30 offers for every well-priced listing on the market. Many of these offers are coming from investors, and a lot of them are also coming from buyers who are relocating, and that's causing a hyper-competitive market. I have to point out that the current geopolitical tensions combined with inflation has the potential to cause even higher demand from investors and consumers. Why is that? Well, historically, real estate in the United States is a safer investment, and Northeast Florida is relatively more affordable than other local markets such as Tampa and Orlando. Here are some key stats from February of 2022 when compared to this same time last year. New listings are down by 5%. Closed sales are down by 11%. The median sales price is up by 25%. Inventory supply is down by 35%. We currently have a 1.4 month supply of homes on the market. That means that if no other home came on the market, it would just take 1 month to sell every single home that's available. A balanced market is one that has a 6-month supply of inventory. The percentage of homes selling above list price, 32%. While the average number of days a home is on the market is 16%. I've included some links below for your reference. Okay, so how does this information relate to buyers and sellers? It's important to stay updated within your marketplace so that you can determine what's best for you. If you're looking to purchase a home this year, make certain that you have a letter from your lender that states that you are pre-approved, not pre-qualified, pre-approved, and that you have this before you even begin looking at homes. This letter must also accompany any offer in order to be taken seriously. A trend that I don't see ending anytime soon is the one that requires proof of funds and or a pre-approval letter in order to even set foot in a home that you want to take a look at. Sellers just want to know that buyers are serious and not just testing the waters. Okay, so why is it so important to be prepared? Well, because Zillow came out with a top 10 hottest markets list and Jacksonville came in at number 2. We're ranked just below Tampa and beat out desirable cities such as Raleigh, North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, Nashville, Tennessee, and even Austin, Texas. And as much as I have my qualms with Zillow, they have an incredible research department. This just means that more and more people are expected to move here for various reasons besides our affordability factor. Guys, we have incredible climate. It is March and it is 70 degrees outside. We've got miles and miles of beaches. We have unlimited job opportunities and job growth, and we have an insulated marketplace here. Okay, so last year our interest rates were as low as 2.5%. And you guys heard me screaming from the mountaintops, lock in your rate. Why is that? Well, because for every 1% increase in interest rates, that lowers your buying power by 10%. Okay, so let me break that down for you a little bit better. That $500,000 home that you felt was too expensive in 2021 has jumped to $550,000 today or more because the median price has gone up to 25%. So let me break this down to you in simpler terms. That $500,000 home that you said was too expensive in 2021 has just increased to $550,000. And it's going to cost you the same per month as it would have if you would have purchased it at $500,000. Actually, a $500,000 home here in this area has probably gone up more because our median increase is 25%. Inflation. So we're looking at about a 7% inflation rate. The housing market historically appreciates on average another 7%. So this year in 2022, we're looking at an increase of value on your home of 14%. Guys, what does this mean? This means please lock in your rate. If you're looking to purchase a home in anywhere in the 904, Jacksonville, St. Augustine, Fleming Island, Fernandina Beach, Green Cove Springs, please make sure that you reach out to a local realtor. Ask me for help. Ask me for guidance. It's very important that you have a local realtor on your team to help navigate through this market. As always, please press the like button if you like what you hear. Press subscribe to get updates on the latest in the 904. Thank you for popping in. This is Anna Bolet with Momentum Realty, Anna Banana in the 904.